If you're Scotty Barnes, get up and guard. You have help. But the real problem here is Jontay Porter is jogging. I'm sprinting back to the top of the key. And so I'm in help on the ball, but then I can guard Porzingis trailing the play. You jog back, stare at the ball, not ready to guard Porzingis, pump, one step, three. In transition, again, you're Jontay Porter. The Raptors have numbers defensively. Get up. You have help. The Raptors have numbers defensively. Play like it. So Jontay Porter, Scotty Barnes got to get back, but Jontay Porter's not getting up, forcing Tatum into help. Now Scotty Barnes, I don't even know what Scotty Barnes is doing. He's not helping. So you just go up an open corner three. So tiring and exhausting. The Raptors are in their stupid drop coverage. Siakam comes in the gaps, but you're still going to have to rotate out to Tatum because there's no backside help, so you're going to get out to Tatum. Scotty Barnes, first of all, that's not defense if you're Emmanuel Quigley. Show your hands and actually guard. Scotty Barnes is actually coming to trap now. So really it'd be important to force Tatum to the middle of the floor. But you're not even guarding. I don't know what that is. It's just so tiring and exhausting. So tiring and exhausting. Emmanuel Quigley comes into the gaps. RJ Barrett is beat. Just get up and show your hands so Tatum has to go into the help. What are you overplaying the side to where your help is? What? So now he's able to bump. If Emmanuel Quigley's going to double, I can't just do it out of thin air. RJ Barrett's got to be up the line because he has to rotate to one pass away. Then the dribble's picked up, everybody else rotates from there. But you don't even get one rotation right. Quigley's doubling, RJ Barrett hasn't moved. Dennis Schroeder does not need to trap here. You know what needs to happen? It's Jalen McDaniels. Force him to the middle of the floor where there's help. Why are you giving up the angle away from the help? But Schroeder comes to trap out of nowhere. No one's rotating. This is pathetic. This is a disgrace. The Raptors come to trap Jason Tatum. You can't do this out of thin air. Jalen McDaniels is going to rotate, but Emmanuel Quigley's got his back to the ball. You don't even know what's going on. You got to rotate to Porzingis. And then Thaddeus Young comes out to Hauser and Siakam goes to the block. Quigley's not looking. You don't even know what's going on. You're the one person in the arena that doesn't know what's going on. So Porzingis can easily get it, pump and go drive. Celtics go 1-4 flat, and I would too if Jalen McDaniels is even going to guard. Show your hands and slide your feet. All you do is just gamble and gamble and gamble. So now, because you're cooked, Dennis Schroeder's got to get all the way and help, and then you'd X out. Thaddeus Young would come up, and then Dennis Schroeder would come back down. But whatever. Why is Chris Boucher going up the gut of this down screen? There's 8 feet of space for you to go over the top. Why are you trying to be screened here? So now that O'Shea Brissett's going to set a ball screen, you're supposed to switch, and you're not ready. Jontay Porter is obviously not going to be able to take the ball here. I'm sprinting to Porzingis so RJ Barrett can take the ball and Jason Tatum. What is this transition defense? How is Jontay's... What are you doing? It is just maddening. It's so exhausting. Scotty Barnes comes down to help in the post. He's going to be able to get in the gaps. The help is in the middle of... RJ Barrett, why are you over... It's just so ridiculous. Darko Rajakovic is a... This is a circus. This Darko Rajakovic, you shouldn't be coaching ever, ever, ever. Scotty Barnes, the Raptors have Jontay Porter's coming to trap. Why do you refuse to force anyone into help? How does this look like this when the Raptors had numbers defensively? It's just, again, look at this defense. First of all, Siakam, get your hands off the screener. Be ready to guard. Show your hands. Where's your help? Duh, the middle of the floor. Siakam isn't showing his hands. He's gambling and making sure Tatum can't, there's no help. How is this allowed? How? Masai Ujiri, someone. Is this like... It's just exhausting. It's so tiresome. It's a cross screen. Jam Jason Tatum as he comes through. You got to knock him off his spot so the defender can get on the other side of the screen. You barely touch him. Forget about where the help is. Just forget it. You're never going to send him into help. How about we try and guard? Could Scotty Barnes just get in a defensive stance with his feet set, ready to slide his feet? Why are you slowly climbing uphill? So as you're creeping uphill, Tatum's just going to blow by you downhill. And of course, your help's on the other side of the floor anyways. And now look at Chris Boucher. Stop gambling. Stop. Just show your hands and slide your feet. In fact, Jalen McDaniels is about to come trap. He doesn't even need a trap. He could just be an help. But you just keep gambling and gambling and gambling. And now we can't even get into the trap. You don't need the trap. You don't need the trap. Jalen McDaniels can get to the wing and guard and be in the gaps. Like, you're coming to trap and no one's moving. Scotty Barnes isn't moving. No one from the weak side of the floor's moved. RJ Barrett's falling asleep now away from the ball. Get level to Derek White. Feet set, defensive stance, seeing both ball and man. You're not in a defensive stance. You're staring at the ball, so now you're going to be late. So now again, as opposed to just guarding and letting Derek White come off this screen, you lean towards the screen early and gamble, of course, and are cooked. This is an NBA team with NBA coaches, allegedly. You're switching RJ Barrett under on the switch, and then Boucher up and ready to guard. RJ Barrett switches over the top. Chris Boucher leaves his feet so that a pass doesn't happen. So now Derek White, of course, is just going to blow by him. RJ Barrett again. Again. You're not in a defensive stance. You're staring at the ball. Your feet are not set. So Peyton Pritchard catches this. You're not even close to ready to guard. Rip and go. You're getting cooked by Peyton Pritchard. What is this? This coaching is just, if you're trapping, you got to trap. And then everybody denies everyone one pass away. Dennis Schroeder will roam the baseline. But Scotty Barnes comes to trap, and then Quigley stops. So Tatum can make any pass he wants.